Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today my student will present for a Pembaca Bestari competition PPD Kuantan 2025. Please welcome.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. Before I start, allow me to introduce myself. I am NAUFAL bin SABRI and I am Year 5 student. At school, I hold the post as the prefect. I study at SK LKTP Bukit Go in Kuantan. Code is CBA 4021. My involvement and achievements on 2023 are successfully qualified for the UKM2 examination under the national level Pemata Pita Talent Search Program and participated in the national level drawing and past poster coloring competition organized by the Energy Commission of Malaysia. On 2024, I was compete in the International Robotics Competition at IIUM Gombak. Next, I achieved 4th place in the Open Robot Sumo category at World Robot Games, Nanyang Polytechnic, Singapore. I also secured 4th place in the Robot Soccer competition at the Terengganu Science and Creativity Center. On 2035, I was received a national level certificate of participation in the Mushaf Al-Quran Decoration Coloring Competition. I also ranked top 10 in the Para International Robotics Competition and champions in Robot Sumo Robotics Competition is Mark Nexus at UPSI. I live my life according to my life motto, which is strive for my right. It encouraged me to focus on continuous improvement. Reading has always become one of my favorite activities to do whenever I have free time. I read many books from different kinds of genre and authors. 5 of my favorite books includes: first, The Adventure of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. Encyclopedia Natural Disaster. Chiang Mai, My Beautiful Island. My Best Collection of Islamic Tales. Pahang, Here I Come. One of my all-time favorite adventures fiction books is a book called The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Therefore, I would like to share the content and the experience I had while reading this book. Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is a book written by the famous author named Mark Twain. Samuel Hood Clemens, known by his pen name Mark Twain, was an American writer, humorist, publisher, and lecturer. He was very famous and was called as the father of American literature. Today, he is the best remembered as the author of The Adventure of Tom Sawyer and Adventure of Huckleberry Finn. The reason why I chose to talk about this book because it is an original writing and it portrays the effort that was put by the author. This is also one of the most famous books written by the author. I also chose this book because it is suitable for children and it resembles many moral values for children to learn. I really hope by sharing this book today might open the eyes of other children to read and learn from this precious masterpiece as well. Mark Twain wrote this book to portray about 2 teenage boys that live a carefree life, love to seek for adventure even though many dangerous situations may await them. A poor boy called Huck, along with another runaway slave, traveled through Mississippi, with hope to find a place to call home. Jim was a black slave and wants to run from being slave to seek for freedom. Once, Huck was adopted by a widow named Douglas, and the widow would like to change Huck to be more disciplined and polite. However, Huck does not prefer that certain way of life as he loves living wild and carefree. Therefore, he ran away from his adopted house and met Jim, the black slave who is also on the run. Both of Huck's and Jim's adventures starts after both of them escape from Huck's father and they set sail across the Mississippi to seek for the freedom that they were seeking for. Along their journey, both of the boys have come across wrecked ships, murderers, and dangerous pirates, wearing families, heavy and thick fog, slave hunter, command, and community, where the both of Huck and Jim were almost separated. The challenges that both of Huck and Jim faces may set an example that every work and effort will pay off after facing hardships. This book is filled with many outrageous events that the characters have to face in order to seek for what they want the most, which is freedom. This book also addresses many important examples and themes for me and other children to learn. For example, Huck and Jim are very determined to seek for a place to call home, even if they have to travel far enough and face many challenges. This simply shows that giving up is never an option to achieve success or whatever we want in life. This book also taught me and other students to set our own belief and be simple and to differentiate between right and wrong. For example, Huck feels that the world of adults around him is quiet, insensitive, and corrupted. Therefore, he despises living in that society where he believes that the adult world is not the right way of living for him. Reading this book is very enjoyable for me. I really hope that other children will also lend their time to read this book as it has many values to be learned as I have. This is all what I would like to tell all of you about this amazing book by Mark Twain for today. Thank you for lending me your ears.
Okay, good job, Naufal. Okay, so I have several questions to ask you about this book, Adventure of Huckleberry Finn. Okay, so first question, listen, ready? What are the physical aspects of the book to attract readers?
The physical aspects that attract readers are: first, affordable price, make it accessible to a wider audience. Second, attractive cover design, often features image of the Mississippi River or Huck and Jim, evoking a sense of adventure. Third, clear structure, divide into manageable chapters that make reading easy. And fourth, simpler and understandable language. Twain uses informal and regional dialects, making it engaging and authentic, especially for young readers.
Okay, our second question. Who do you think the book suit for?
I think the book is suitable for, first, teenagers and young adults,
Okay,
due to this coming of age theme. Second, student of literature, for this historical and literary significance. And third, general readers who enjoy thought-provoking adventure stories.
Okay, last question. Can you tell me the benefit of the book, this book?
The benefit gained for the book are: first, critical thinking. The satirical tone encourages readers to think deeply about societal norm and belief. Second, empathy and understanding. Promote compassion through the depiction of Jim's struggle. Third, language and humor. Enhance appreciation of storytelling, humor, and regional dialects.
That's all? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you for today. Okay, goodbye. Bye, Naufal. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.